transport 4 Autobots into battle, but once there, he transforms into my powerful Autobot commander.
Transformers!
The Transformers, sold separately from Hasbro. And coming this summer, Transformers the movie.
You've never seen anything like it.
He's the epitome of evil. And he's on the prowl in the third dimension. It's Wario. The diabolical one has gone 3D, where evil runs deep and danger comes out of nowhere in the most incredible adventure ever seen on Virtual Boy. It's Wario Land, a 3D game for a 3D world.
Wait till they get a load of me!
Message for Ronald McDonald!
I do believe this mailbox is addressing me. McDonald's Happy Meal!
Hamburger! Surprise! All regular size!
Now that's what I call special delivery.
Skiing? Gymnastics?
When you buy a McDonald's Good Sports Happy Meal, you get sports games, cutouts, even sports quizzes, plus a surprise inside. 4 different Good Sports Happy Meal boxes at participating McDonald's.
Introducing some terrific balancing acts, including Topple! Topple's the game of balance. Just roll to see where you go, making points for each full row, or stacking them high. 4 or more and you score, unless Topple topples! Topple from Pressman. Games people play together. Stop, evildoers!
Introducing super stretching superhero Stretch Armstrong. Yes, Stretch Armstrong. Now stretching fun farther than ever before. He bends, he stretches, even ties and knots, but always returns to his original shape.
How's he do that?
He's been doing that since he was a kid.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to rule number 4 for the 4th episode, I believe. We're now on
we're
number
doing jazz fingers.
4. We are the 4. Well, it's 8. This is the 4 Horsemen episode, folks. And this
is it 4?
This is the 4th.
Wow.
4th.
But there's 3 of us.
But there's 3 of us, and there's 8. My God, guys, we've been doing this technically for like 8 weeks.
No.
I mean 4 weeks, but like, because we do it every other week. 4 times 2, that's 8.
Can I be Tully?
Math. You could be Tully. I mean, I've always
right.
felt like I was Tully. But anyways, this is rule number 4.
No, you're Oli.
Oh, fuck you. This. I'd rather be Paul Roma.
Damn.
This is rule number 4. This show where we look at and examine a wide spectrum of assholes. We do some deep dives, and we judge the shit out of them. And tonight, we've got a fun one for you. I am Kevin Graham. We should probably go through the introductions. I'm Kevin Graham.
I'm Jason X.
I'm Kristi.
And tonight's show, Kristi, would you like to give us the topic?
The topic tonight is food.
Food. So we're going to figure out who's been some assholes as it relates to some foods.
Some food. Now, do you consider yourself a foodie?
Bro, I will fuck food up. I don't care.
Wow. What did food ever do to you?
No, I mean, it was just there. And I just had to. It was, I don't know. It was just, can't control it.
See, I gotta love-hate
That all sounds bad. I would like to rewind that a little bit. Yes, I'm a foodie. I very much love and appreciate food. It's wonderful.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. I'm happy for you.
Kristi can attest. Okay.
See, I got a love-hate relationship. I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm a little bit more selective. Does that mean that I discriminate against certain foods? Yeah. But you know what? It's because it doesn't like me. So treat others the way you want to be treated. Is what I say.
Okay, so that's your outlook on food.
That's my outlook on food.
Okay, fair, I suppose.
All right. So we've babbled enough.
We have.
Kristi, hit him with the rules.
The rules are, I read the title. You guys make a judgment on the title.
On the title. No further inquiring, Kevin.
And then when you're wrong and I explain to you the actual story, you get to change your judgment and discuss.
Lovins also loves food. He's a food lover.
I mean, listen.
Not a fighter.
Growing up, I was a very picky eater. But I feel like that was because most things in my life, it was like, oh no, you don't like that, and I was like, oh, I don't like that. So like food was always this like weird conundrum for me. But then the older I got,
you were told how to feel.
I mean, let's just say it took me a while to acquire my own tastes and preferences.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's late bloomers everywhere.
Yeah.
So
it was very much.
All right.
Very much so.
Oh God.
All right. So food. We got the rules. Rule number 4. Here we go. First story, Kristi. Let's go. Let's do it.
Am I the asshole for eating too many cucumbers?
What the fuck? Okay.
Well, how many cucumbers is too many
Hey,
cucumbers?
asshole, you just said no inquiring.
No, I'm working it out in my head. I'm not baiting Kristi and trying to get me more information. I'm working it out up in the old noodle.
I don't know. I feel like there was some bait in there.
I switched it.
I'm going to say no on this one.
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to say yes because clearly they're aware how many cucumbers is too many cucumbers because they're saying they eat too many cucumbers.
Well,
so they already know it's an issue.
Well,
so yes.
No, I mean, because here's the thing. I feel like somebody judged them for their life choice. I mean, here's the thing. Cucumbers are amazing. Lovins himself says never. Cucumbers are amazing. Yes, I agree. I used to put salt all over mine, and then I realized that that's completely counterproductive to the whole point of eating a cucumber. But again, it took me a while to acquire my own tastes and preferences. Low key, sometimes I still do that. Okay. So I feel like I feel like this person has a strategy and somebody's trying to disrupt that strategy and make them feel bad. That's what I'm going with.
Kevin's getting deep.
Deep with the cucumber. All right, Kristi. Let's hear the tall tale.
Here we go. For as long as I can remember, I've had this quirk. I guess you could call it. Oh my God.
Sorry, folks.
I never snack on anything other than cucumber. I shouldn't say never, technically, since socially I get ice cream or eat a few chips at a party. I'm not a picky eater by any means, but my snack of choice has always been cucumbers. I eat pretty healthily anyways, so a lot of fruits and veggies are part of my diet. Since veggies are lower in calories, I have to eat a lot of them to eat enough, so I'll usually have some sliced cucumber in my purse that I munch on throughout the day, and I'll always have a cucumber in my car that I just eat whole when I'm driving. I go through several cucumbers a day.
Okay.
Although it's not healthy, I've had days where I've felt really depressed and overwhelmed and have binge eaten nothing but cucumber. I think I've eaten perhaps 35 on very extreme days. Recently, this quirk has begun to drive my boyfriend of 6 months insane. His words, not mine. He says it's highly inappropriate to carry them everywhere with me. We spent last weekend at his parents' lake house, and I provided my own cucumber to snack on.
Yes.
One night before bed, I was in my room gnawing on a cucumber like a savage when his mother walked in. Under normal circumstances, I never would eat it like that around others. I'd slice it up. She was puzzled, but chuckled and said, "My, you do like cucumber." My boyfriend later told me that I humiliated him with my childish and immature eating habits.
Oh, my goodness.
I told him that his mom caught me in a low moment. He was being ridiculous since he eats a bag of chips every day and I don't bat an eye. He told me that chips were a normal snack and whole cucumbers were deranged. He told me that I needed to stop eating cucumbers and that my behavior was becoming a deal breaker for him. I feel really bothered, but I think cucumbers are a weird hill to die on, and I don't want to lose my relationship. So, am I the asshole?
Ooh.
Wow. There's so much to unpack here.
There really is. I have my judgment, by the way.
Already?
Oh, you're just ready to give it.
I'm ready to give it, but I would like to unpack this a little bit because I feel like there's some details we can get into it and maybe try to like tweak a little bit or you know.
I don't even know. I mean, Lovins makes a great point. Is that this goes a little bit deeper than a healthy snack. There's some. I mean, there's such a thing as a comfort food.
Everybody has a thing.
I suppose
everybody's got a thing. Sometimes you got two things.
35 cucumbers in a day, though.
That's okay. First of all, where is she getting these cucumbers? Is it just like a Wegmans store pickup or something like that? Like,
I assume that when shopping, she just gets.
Because if you
dozens of cucumbers,
I mean, those go.
Or maybe she has a garden. If you grow your own cucumbers, you can harvest a mean amount of cucumbers.
Yo, you can. Lovins picks up another good question here. Are they minis? Well, here's the thing. If she's growing them, they're big. Because like I remember back in the day, my mom used to grow cucumbers, and she would pull out these honking cucumbers. Like you could probably feed a family of 4 easily just out of one of these cucumbers alone. So
I just realized
what?
I got a whole bowl of cucumbers upstairs from my mom's garden. She sent home with us.
You get my parents used to grow cucumbers,
I will never finish them.
We would pick them out of the ground, rinse them, and then just eat them whole.
Yeah,
like
feels
it's
like
not
I'm real big
strange.
I would. So let's say, hypothetically, if she's eating 20 plus a day, we'll give her that average.
Oh my god,
that's a high average. I mean, she said that like on her bad days, it's like 35.
I mean, it seems like lately she's having some bad days.
I mean, if she's sitting in the dark by herself, gnawing on a cucumber.
Well, it sounds like she's embarrassed by it, but it might be because her boyfriend makes her feel bad.
Oh, her boyfriend's a dick. She needs to leave him. I feel like okay, so she's got to be going to the store multiple times a week because Kristi, we've purchased cucumbers where sometimes like after a few days, like they're starting to get wrinkly.
Mm-hmm.
So like if she's eating these in bulk to where she's got one like in her back pocket, in her purse, in her glove compartment, like
does she like pickles? That's the real question.
Maybe she likes a cucumber pickle. I
don't know.
Maybe, who knows?
It doesn't say anything about pickles, just cucumbers. And I assume that she probably doesn't wait long enough for them to pickle. So
that's fair. She can't help herself.
She can't. She's just gnawing on that motherfucker.
All right, so Kevin, what's your decision and reasoning?
I do not think she's an asshole in this situation. Not in the least bit. It is her choice to eat what she wants to eat what she feels is. Yep, exactly. That's what they're marching about. Maybe there are some dietary issues with eating nothing but cucumbers some days. I'm not a dietitian. I mean, I went to school for 6 years, but like, not a fucking doctor. Don't ask me. I'd say like, at least have a banana and some peanut butter. Like if you're going to eat anything else.
I swear to God.
Listen, it is the ultimate snack. Spoonful
banana
of
peanut butter?
A banana and a spoonful of peanut butter. You don't need anything else.
What? Banana and peanut butter might be Kevin's cucumbers.
Really?
No, I'm not.
I'm not on some bananas, bro.
listen, I will munch down on some banana, okay?
Okay.
And I'm not going to lie,
I
son of a bitch, I had about 5 spoonfuls of peanut butter before this show started. So I can't really argue that point, but like it.
I can't say I'm hungry anymore or that I'm looking for a snack anymore unless I want to hear get a banana and some peanut butter.
Well, we're out of bananas right now, so you don't got to worry about that. But we do have a cucumber, which is starting to get wrinkly, and I'm going to have to cut that up tomorrow, actually, now that I think of it.
Yeah.
But, like, if you see me gnawing on some banana with, like, scooping some peanut butter in bed, like, then we can have a discussion, okay? Like, we'll leave it at that.
I wouldn't even be upset about that.
Oh, no?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay. I mean...
Oh,
I'm a fan of like snacks and like if we're like chilling and watching TV.
What's this under the pillow?
Oh my
it's
God.
a peanut butter sandwich. Would you like a
At
bite?
At least a banana's not going to get crumbs everywhere.
Is that a banana under the covers? You just happy to see me.
Oh, just you wait. It's a banana.
Okay, can we get on with the
yes? Okay. She is not an asshole. I think her boyfriend's definitely an asshole. As it sounds like he's not really communicating any of his concerns, which I don't know why he would have any. Like other than maybe he's like you eat nothing but cucumber. Like maybe a little bit of protein would be good.
Cindy chiming in with the apples and peanut butter. That's solid.
Well, Kristi doesn't like apples. So.
I love apples. I cannot eat them raw because they make me sick.
That's the wife with bananas. So
that sucks.
It's terrible.
We're solving all the world's problems today.
All right, so she's your final decision.
I'm fine.
She's not the asshole.
I'm fine with her choice. If she wants to eat the cucumber, she can eat the cucumbers. Maybe if she didn't feel so anxious about it, it wouldn't be a thing. So like people need to leave her alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually agree with you and say she is not an asshole. However, I do think that there is some type of eating disorder going on here, some type of compulsion issues, something along the lines of that.
She's addicted to cucumbers.
I don't know if it's necessarily the cucumber. It could be. It's like those fuckers on TLC that are always eating the flour. Like it's always something. You got these people that have the weird addictions where they're just going to eat the one thing all the time, and it gets out of control. So no, she's not an asshole. Her boyfriend clearly doesn't understand mental illness or have any compassion for it, so he's a dick. But at the same time, she needs some help. So I'm kind of in this weird, like, not an asshole, but please somebody call somebody. Can we get some help here?
I wouldn't even say she necessarily needs help. Maybe she's got it figured out. And you know what? She's a strong, independent woman who just likes gnawing on some cucumber before bed.
I mean, that's perfectly fine. I think that, like, if she's ever at the point where she can't eat anything but 35 cucumbers in a day, then maybe she should, like, at least see someone for some maybe depression.
Could be.
No,
could be.
Well, what she needs to do is leave her boyfriend because I feel like that's,
yeah.
I know she said she doesn't want to, like, ruin the relationship or anything, but, like, listen,
why? There's other cucumbers in the ground.
Oh, nothing else needs to be said. We can move
Done.
on.
That's it. We're good. I would like to point out that it did seem like her boyfriend's mom thought that it was cute that she was gnawing out the cucumber. So
she's got to get her a cucumber of her own.
Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, moving on. That was our warm up.
All right.
I'm fantastic.
Right.
I'm good. Let's go.
Am I the asshole for embarrassing my boyfriend at a restaurant?
I don't know. I'm going to say yes, just based on the headline alone.
I'm going to say no because I've embarrassed plenty of people at restaurants before. So, and I don't consider myself an asshole. So I'm going to say no.
Okay. So, both my boyfriend and I love food.
Word.
Not too uncommon, obviously. We're both pretty athletic. I'm a runner, so I'm relatively small, around 100 pounds. Well, he's an Olympic weightlifter and occasional bodybuilder, so he's a lot bigger, probably like 200 pounds.
That's
the
tiny.
Thing is, I mean, she's the one who's guessing.
Okay. I already know who this person
Kevin.
is.
Okay. The thing is,
240, brah.
She's some cucumbers, brother.
The thing is, I have an enormous appetite, way bigger than his. Honestly, I'm kind of embarrassed at how much I can eat, which is often way more than him. So last year, we went to a restaurant that has a 96-ounce steak challenge.
Bro.
Basically, you have to finish a 96-ounce steak plus a bunch of sides in an hour, and you get the meal for free. I honestly had very little doubt I could finish it. Boyfriend and I went to the restaurant with a few friends, and I said I wanted to try the challenge. Boyfriend said he wouldn't pay for it if I couldn't finish it. But like I said, I was pretty sure I could finish it. He had been to the restaurant before, and he ordered a more normal meal. I don't remember exactly what, but it was some kind of steak that was probably closer to like 18 ounces. I made a bet with him that I would not only finish the meal, but would finish it before he did, and he accepted. Well, the meal comes, and I finish in under an hour. Boyfriend can't even finish his meal. I end up finishing for him. Our friends that were with us laughed and congratulated me and teased my boyfriend that his girlfriend of half his size could eat out so much more than him.
Oh, I bet.
Awkward sentence. I didn't like it. And I told him to pay up.
Mm-hmm.
After we separated from our friends, he went off on me, telling me I embarrassed him in front of our friends and emasculated him.
Fuck
I
that
honestly
guy.
don't think I'm an asshole for this, but he keeps bringing this up as an example of me trying to undermine him in public.
Oh.
Am I the asshole for out-eating him and embarrassing him in front of our friends?
Wait, hold
on.
Okay.
I might. That last sentence said a lot.
Repeat that last sentence, son.
He keeps bringing this up as an example of me trying to undermine him in public.
There's more.
I know what my
There's more to this story.
I know what my decision is.
There's more to this story than meets. It's a goddamn transformer. There's more than meets the eye.
I don't think there is.
No.
Mm-mm.
What do you make of that last sentence?
He has an ego problem. And he's a bit insecure, and he's definitely not communicating that properly.
I'd agree. I'd agree with that. I think that it depends. There's two ways you could look at this. First off, I agree with Love and Tell. Yes, everyone should be proud of her. That's a feat. Like I couldn't do that. I know for sure. I wouldn't be able to eat that much.
Just for the record, Kristi, you said it was a 98-ounce steak.
96.
A 96-ounce steak
plus sides.
Plus sides.
Yeah.
And then she finished her boyfriend's steak.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right
within
away,
an hour,
she ate 6 pounds of her own steak. Plus sides, so you're probably thinking like a baked potato, maybe like a little side of corn.
Oh, definitely. Yep.
Plus, like
some broccoli.
If homie got
Cucumbers.
an 18,
he probably left like 5 ounces behind.
Oh, he absolutely did. If he got an 18-ounce steak, he definitely didn't eat a full pound.
Here's the thing, though. She's a runner.
That's the other thing.
If you run, you can eat.
You can eat.
Especially if she had gone on a long run that day.
That's true. That's true.
So I don't know about them runners, but I know, but I know like they're just constantly burning calories. Whereas like for a weightlifter, like based on my experiences in the gym and like my sort of diet, I'm eating throughout the day because I'm trying to put on mass. I'm trying to bulk up. So I'm constantly eating. So I'm constantly packing calories. Where if you're a runner, like,
she should be a host of a show on Food Network, according to Lovins. I agree.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, absolutely.
But like, I feel like their diets in general are completely different. Dude's probably eating for mass. She's probably eating just enough to burn the calories she needs. So she can put anything else away, which clearly she can.
With runners,
Yeah.
a lot of times when you're doing a long run, it doesn't matter what you eat as long as you get the calories. Like I read a story about a runner doing a marathon, and halfway through the marathon, he realized he needed fuel. So he stopped at a gas station and bought a whole cake and ate it and continued his marathon.
Yeah. And so like,
eat a cake.
And like, this is where I'm going with this too. Like, Kristi, if we ever go out and you eat 96 ounces of food, I'm putting you on my shoulder and we're parading around town. I just want you to know that. I don't care if like all I eat is a fish fillet. Like there's gonna be goddamn streamers, socially distant parade. You know, it'll be fine. Everybody have their mask on, fucking confetti and shit. Like you're gonna be embarrassed once we're done. Okay.
I think I got to I think I found the core of the issue.
Okay, go ahead.
I think I figured it out. Putting all the pieces together. Listen, folks, we're like Sherlock Holmes here. You know, you got to take the clues. You got to make assumptions about people. You got to look into the personalized, and then everything needs to go into slow motion while you're fighting. All those things need to happen to be Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
But
punch him in the ear.
She's a runner.
Yeah.
He's a power lifter.
Right.
What I think the core of the issue is they try to work out together, and she demolishes him in any type of cardio activity, which is why he feels emasculated, and then he eats or she eats completely out of control, and he again feels emasculated. So the I continually to feel emasculated thing is because she's a runner. And folks, I think we can all agree she's not an asshole.
She's not an asshole.
Homie's got an ego problem.
Listen, it's just the way it is. Like, you got to deal with it. Like, take the hit. If you can't take the hit.
Little Hornsby.
What?
Da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun. It's just the way it is.
Okay. Yeah, like I've got no problem with her in this situation. It sounds like he needs to step his game up a little bit, because if this is like an ongoing thing, then clearly like he's gotta work some stuff out himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So far, 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Not the asshole. Kristi, you got anything else to weigh in on this one?
Oh no, I think we lost Kristi.
Oh, did we lose Kristi?
Kristi. I can hear her screaming in the other room. No. Oh, no, there she is.
Oh, she's back.
She was deep in thought, folks.
She's back. She's back. So you got anything else to weigh in on this one, Kristi?
I was just going to say, I think that Dan found a really good point there. Like, I think you got to the real root of the problem, that they're a power couple in the gym, but they're in 2 different arenas.
That's right.
And that guy is not secure enough in his masculinity to have his girlfriend outdo him at any of the workouts that they do together.
That's right. Elementary, my dear Watson.
So I agree. Yep.
All right. 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Not an asshole.
Would you like to change that up?
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Them strong words. Let's hear it.
Am I the asshole for very rarely or almost never wanting to go to restaurants because my girlfriend makes food that's just as good, if not better, than restaurant food?
Wait, what? Yes, no, he is an asshole. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck this guy. Yes. Oh my god. Like it's just like, oh my god. It's
cascading.
Yes. Oh my god. It's just falling apart in my head, and I'm just like picking up all the pieces like, oh no, yeah. Fuck this guy.
Just to be contrarian, I think there's 2 sides to this story. maybe his girlfriend or wife or whomever really enjoys cooking and really, is I know that's not going to be the case, but just to be on the other side of the equation, I'm going to say, no, sir, you're not the asshole. You're considerate.
All right.
That's going to blow up in your face.
I've been with my wonderful girlfriend for a few years now, and we usually get along great, aside from this current issue.
Okay.
She's a self-proclaimed foodie, which I honestly think is just selling herself short. She's a food genius. She can taste and smell a dish and then turn around and recreate it, or even make it better than the original. If you taste something and wonder, what's that super subtle flavor? She'll just tell you. It's anchovy paste, sumac, lavender, some other obscure spice that you would never even think of. When someone is cooking something and they go, it's missing something, she can tell you exactly what it needs. It doesn't stop there. She knew I had touched a diesel truck at work one morning as soon as I walked into the house that night because she could somehow smell it on me. It's either really cool or really creepy depending on the day. That's not it either. She heard about a lost family recipe, and the next week, bam, I'm eating my grandmother's homemade sausage again for the first time in 15 years. It's gotten to the point where I don't see any point in going out to eat pretty much ever, except maybe her birthday. Even the most exotic ingredients aren't out of her reach either. And even though it's not about cost, I've saved up more being with her than I ever had in any other relationship. The only places we really go for date night is ramen. She can't figure out how to make the noodles, but she still tries, so it's just a matter of time. Oh, and sushi. Our anniversary was recently, and I had noticed that our local fish counter was selling sushi-grade fish along with the rolling mats and nori. So I suggested that we have homemade sushi for our anniversary dinner before going out, and she got upset and said, I'm not learning how to make sushi because then I'll never get a real date again, and ended up going out instead. It kind of took me by surprise that she got so mad, though. She's lightly mentioned wanting to go out occasionally to places like Olive Garden because she likes the red sauce, or other places because she likes the food. And now that I'm thinking about it, she's gotten kind of gloomy because I've asked her to cook on date nights instead of going out more often. What is happening?
We're having so
really close.
So Axe just lost his internet connection.
I'm back.
Oh, he's back, folks. Okay,
I just came back. I missed like the whole story, so I'm so sorry to everybody. No. I lost internet for a minute.
Give me give me 1 minute.
There's mine. So anyway,
oh god, turn that off. Sorry. Can you, homie? Can you reset your webcam?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am huge.
Hey, no,
there we
go. You're beautiful.
All right,
okay. I think we can hang on. Kristi, hold where you are because I think we can kind of get to the gist of it fairly quickly and wrap it up for Axe here. So basically, this dude is like fawning over her cooking. And
I'm really sad that you didn't hear it because he writes like Lovin said. He writes.
He's
like a douche.
Fucking douche.
Okay.
She's got the best smell. She could smell the diesel fuel on him as soon as he walks into the door.
She's got super sniffer.
She's got a super. I mean, unlike me, I've got the opposite.
She can smell and taste a dish and recreate it perfectly. Yeah. Apparently, she recreated a family long-lost recipe in a week's time just from hearing about it from his family so that they got their recipe back.
Yeah. Kristi, do you want to start back at the top of like when he suggests the sushi thing?
Mm-hmm.
We'll start there. Okay.
Our anniversary was recently, and I had noticed that our local fish counter was selling sushi-grade fish, along with the rolling mats and nori. So I suggested that we have a homemade sushi for our anniversary dinner before going out, and she got upset and said, I'm not learning how to make sushi because then I'll never get a real date night again. We ended up going out instead. It kind of took me by surprise that she got so mad, though. She's lately mentioned wanting to go out occasionally to places like Olive Garden because she likes the red sauce, or other places because she likes the food. And now that I'm thinking about it, she's gotten kind of gloomy because I've asked her to cook on date nights instead of going out more often. She also brought up that food she cooks tastes better to me because she's tasting and smelling it while it cooks, so her senses are dulled by the time it's served. But she has the most acute sense of smell and taste I've ever seen, so I kind of think it's just an excuse. I just don't think it's worth it to go out and pay restaurant food prices when we can stay home for home food prices and have food that's just as excellent. So Reddit, am I the asshole for not wanting to pay a restaurant to cook my meals because I practically have a private chef of my very
Wow.
Yep.
Cindy coming in strong with she needs to throw a little ghost peppers in one of them dishes.
Absolutely.
For, you know?
Oh yeah.
Just like a ghost pepper surprise. Boom, there you go. Yeah, so this was going where I thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
He and Lovin's kind of hit the nail on the head earlier. He wants to stay home and have her cook.
Yes.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that he probably doesn't cook.
Oh, definitely.
And
not even one.
He doesn't even prep, sir.
He doesn't prep. He doesn't cook. He probably doesn't even clean up. I mean, like, at least, like, if you're not going to cook, like, clean up the apartment, clean up the house while the other person's cooking, contribute.
If he would have cleaned up, he would have mentioned it somewhere in there to make himself look
would
better.
Have said,
100%.
Yeah, he would have said something to the effect of, like, oh, but I do all this other stuff. Like the idea of doing like the home cook or the home sushi kit, like that's a cool idea in theory, but like when you put it in the whole situation, no.
I think her reaction to it says a lot too, because he said there's only two things that she can't make, and it's sushi. And ramen. And
he tried to get her to learn how to make sushi.
Yep.
So,
it sounds like if she knows how to make it, they're never allowed to go and get it.
And he's probably cheap as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a few things. I mean, I only got part of the story, but there's a few things that really stuck out. That last line is a killer when he says, I basically have a personal chef. You know, that's hard to come back from that one.
Yeah, she needs to break up with him. Which I feel is like my suggestion to like every situation. Oh, she needs to divorce him, or she needs to break up with him. Like,
I've got some really good news for you, Kevin.
We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah,
but my other point that I wanted to make too is that if your significant other is cooking every time you have a date night, is it a date night?
That's not a date night.
That is not a date night.
No.
The point of a date night is to spend time together.
And can I something
without children, where they're at the grandparents.
Nobody
and you
has to
can
work.
Have some time alone.
Is there anything you would like to talk about?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay, cool. Also, not for nothing, but homie has a fucking layup here. What was the restaurant she said that she wanted to go to?
Olive Garden.
Fucking Olive Garden? Are you kidding me?
Literally wants to not cook so bad. She's willing to go to Olive Garden.
Listen, I will not knock the unlimited breadsticks and soup and salad. Like that is a fucking genius idea. I'll go there every goddamn time just to get that, but I'll get nothing else because that's not real Italian food. If you want to give me the breadsticks, if you want to give me the salad, if you want to give me the soup, I'm fine with that. Or it's like what, $15?
For dipping.
What's that?
A little sauce for dipping.
Oh, absolutely. Get that sauce.
I go for the Andes mints.
Dude. But yeah, like she doesn't want to cook so bad that she wants to go to Olive Garden. I mean, come on.
All day, Levin says soup, salad, breadsticks.
All fucking day with that. All day with that. But like, let's be real. I mean,
I'm a chicken parm guy, but you know,
you get go with some chicken parm, but like, listen, man, treat your woman. That's all I'm gonna say.
Especially if she cooks for you every
single
day.
What is this dude's value in this relationship? Like, I don't understand.
And that's the other thing too, is like, who has the time? Like, does she work? Does she have a job? Because like, if she's working all day and then coming home and cooking, fuck, man, that's, I don't know. Yeah, douche, asshole.
Dude is an asshole, flat out. Leave it at that.
Pasta fajoule.
You know what? I'm so proud at your pronunciation of that word.
Well, yeah. I'm cultured.
No, it's just you've made a lot of progress since we first started doing these shows.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm great.
Okay, but Kristi, you said
fajoule. Pasta fajoule.
Okay, we're gonna talk later. You said that there was an update.
Yeah, so we don't do this often, but this one did have an update.
Ooh,
after
we get to find out what happened.
Posted.
It's like a reunion
The guy
special.
realized he was very wrong because he got eviscerated. So he posted. He tried to talk to his girlfriend. He proposed to his girlfriend.
Wait. Hang on. Stop the clock. So he got eviscerated after he posted. I just want to make sure I understand everything going on here. He got eviscerated after he posted this. And then he had a conversation with his girlfriend. And then he tried to propose to his girlfriend.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. Continue, please.
She said no.
Good for her. Good for her. Oh, man.
But do you want to know?
Levins with the line of the night.
Oh, my God.
She's making a wedding cake.
How much do you want to bet? He fucking would have laid that down at some. You know, sweetie, we could pay for somebody to make a cake.
But you're such a great baker.
Your nose. It's just you. The way you make the cakes and the frosting, it's like velvet in my tongue and my mouth, and it's just you can make it, right? Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
But this isn't even the best part.
Oh, it's better.
So
I'm invested. Go on.
They didn't break up right away.
Ooh, really? That's interesting.
So he proposed.
Mm-hmm.
He got rejected.
Good.
Things were awkward for a little while. For the first time in 5 years, she was snappy with him. She only made casseroles.
Hamburger helper, folks.
We're changing.
And
then one day, she threw down the spoon that she was using to serve the 1,000th casserole this month, and she just says, "Do you seriously fucking think that I actually like eating at Olive Garden?" She saw the post.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. Roll it back. Pause. Pump the brakes. We need to dive into this. Oh my God. Okay. This is some M. Night Shyamalan fucking bullshit going on up in here. I feel like I just found out Bruce Willis was dead the whole time.
He was.
So, okay. I want to make sure I'm understanding this because I am just. Whew. He posted, eviscerated, proposed. She said no. They stayed together for a few months after.
Man. A month or two.
A month or two. Things got awkward, naturally. All she cooked was casserole.
Ooh.
Which is a clutch fucking move on her part.
Such a control.
That is a big wrinkled brain, big brain 5-head move. Good for her. Good for her. And then she finally gets sick of it, throws down the spoon and says, no more casseroles will be made. And drops the line of, did you actually think that Olive Garden was where I wanted to go? She is a goddess.
Well played.
How did this end?
She went off on him for a good 20 minutes. A lot of it was about Olive Garden, but it wasn't just about Olive Garden.
Fuck your breadsticks!
Then they broke up. She loves and respects him, but feels it's best for her to respectfully disengage.
Oh.
Here's the thing, folks.
That's satisfying.
So satisfying.
That's so satisfying.
If you were to take anything away from this story, as a life lesson, the internet's open to everybody. You don't post something without thinking that the person you're posting about is going to fucking see it. It's the internet. There's no encryption. There's no fucking, gatekeepers, except for Snowden, but whatever. A lot of people make the mistake of posting something on the internet and then foot and mouth the whole gamut. This time it worked out, because fuck this guy.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Holy Christ, see, that's the thing. Like, when I'm trying to put myself in her shoes, like thinking that, I'm getting to be this good cook. I make all these amazing meals for the person I love the most.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has the fucking balls to go online and she sees that, oh, she's my personal chef.
That line, like you said before, I feel like that line really seals it.
Yeah. So here's the catch. If he didn't post it online, the relationship probably could have been salvaged somehow.
Probably.
But if he didn't post it online, he would have never fucking woken up from his stupid bullshit.
It's a catch-22.
Yeah, see,
catch-22.
I feel like in this situation, though, now if he hadn't posted it online, I feel like the breakdown was inevitable. I feel like that was coming right after she was like, if we go and make sushi at home, then I'm going to know how to make sushi. We're never going to be able to go out and make sushi. Listen, sometimes people just want to go out to their favorite restaurant, whether it's fucking Olive Garden or, the conveyor belt sushi. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, people like what they like. Treat them. Treat your significant other. Treat yourself. If that was not a
wake-up call to him, this relationship was never going to work.
Well, I think that was a big wake-up call for her. Like the sushi thing was a big wake-up call for her, and I think that set off some alarms. Like, I think homie's trying to keep me at bay here.
I think we're all in agreement, but there's one thing I do want clarification on with this story. When she first initially said she's not going to make sushi, and they did go out to dinner for their date night, did they specifically go to Olive Garden? Does it specifically say?
It doesn't. I assume they probably went to get sushi because
that's what I would have thought.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Because she just might have been mad that he asked me to make sushi and then he takes me to Olive Garden. I mean, goddamn, these breadsticks are good, but what the fuck?
No. With her blow up about Olive Garden, she 100% just wanted to go to Olive Garden because she thought this cheap motherfucker will at least agree to buy Olive Garden, right?
That's true.
Right?
Like, and that's the thing. I feel like she gave him the branch. Like, dangled it in front of him. She gave him the olive branch and was like, take me to the garden, okay? It's a compromise. But yeah.
I feel like this guy looks like Newman from Seinfeld. That's a good mental image. So wow. Okay. So first two, not asshole. I think we're all in agreement here.
Yeah.
This guy can go fuck himself.
This guy, yes, he is without a doubt the asshole. Thank God all right. Happened too.
All right, and do we have one more for this evening?
We do, yeah. I have a great follow-up for that one.
Ooh.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend that I'm sick of her casseroles?
It's the same dude. If it's the same guy, I'm just going to put it out here.
It's not.
It's not the same guy.
The same guy? Are you kidding me? You didn't. I was going to say, because if we had another one where it was a back-to-back posting.
I was going to say, this guy has no confidence in himself and needs all the reassurance from the internet, if that's the case. Holy Christ.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, so different guy, similar situation. Doesn't like the casseroles. Okay, so...
Tuna noodle? What are we dealing with here?
Just to recap, am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend I don't like her casseroles?
I'm sick of her casseroles.
I'm sick of her casseroles.
Sick of her casseroles.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. Yeah.
I think communication's important, and I think that if you if he doesn't say something, the casseroles are gonna keep coming. So I'm gonna say no.
Okay. I've got my thoughts and opinions on this. We'll dive into that in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am a 32-year-old South Asian woman. My girlfriend is a 31-year-old woman from Midwest America. Moved in together in January. I'm a good cook and do almost all of the cooking, but I don't love cooking and don't always do it because it's still a chore. My girlfriend makes exactly 5 dishes, all of which are casseroles. They're loaded with cream and cheese. Vegetables are canned, and she uses the same seasoning. 1 clove of garlic, salt, pepper, onion.
Whoa.
Soup powder.
Wait. 1 clove of garlic? That's fucking amateur hour.
For a whole
okay,
casserole,
get the fuck out of my kitchen. If you're not using half the bulb, what the fuck are you doing?
Ken, we got to talk about your garlic usage.
Communication, folks. It's key.
Listen, okay.
I know you can't smell,
but I can taste.
Oh, this is the best show on the internet.
Okay.
And sometimes paprika.
Oh wow, gotta spice it up.
That's barely a spice.
I have to take Lactaid because I'm lactose intolerant.
I feel
and still
like
sometimes I get sick.
All the groups. Okay.
It's so bland, I have to add sriracha just to choke it down. It's not like I want everything I eat to be hot and spicy. I like delicate flavors, but it just tastes like nothing to me. When COVID hit, we had to trim our budgets. We both agreed not to eat out. She said she wasn't confident in cooking, so she'd start 1-2 times a week and increase it once she felt more comfortable. Fair enough. And she is more confident in cooking now, but just those 5 casseroles. It was 4 until I begged her to try making something new, and she made the tuna, which I appreciated, but it's still another freaking casserole. If we were to split cooking duties evenly like I want, we'd be eating the same thing every other meal. If she was a picky eater who just wanted to eat casseroles, I'd just cook separately and we'd do our own thing. But she loves my cooking. I'm starting to really resent it. She'll ask for Japanese or whatever, and I'll feel annoyed because I could have eaten her serving the next day and not had to cook again. I don't want to ask her to cook because I can't stand the thought of eating those casseroles. She's fine with it, but I'm not. I'm the pickier eater in this sense. We had a fight yesterday when she asked me to try making dumplings, and I said she should make it herself. I usually gently suggest she try it herself, but I didn't say it very nicely this time, and she got offended and asked what that meant. I tried being polite, but then lost my temper and said I was sick of her casseroles, and she started crying and told me I was really rude and you should never insult food someone made for you. I've always thanked her for making food. No matter how gently I suggested she make a change, she always just brushed it off or got prickly immediately. She won't learn anything from me, though I've offered to teach her since January. I asked some friends, and they told me that they grew up eating casseroles in the Midwest, so she was hurt I didn't like them. So that's understandable, but she didn't like my native food, and I didn't mind since I know it's not for everyone. I would just take. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading right now.
It's a long one.
Some effort from her to make food we can both eat. We'd laugh over failures and celebrate when something worked out, and I'd be so happy that she cared enough to try. Then again, she's technically willing to cook. She just refuses to make anything other than those casseroles. So am I the asshole?
Oh man, that was a lot of stuff going on in there. Would anybody else like to start?
I can start. I've got an opinion.
Okay, go ahead.
God damn it if you're not going to hear it. She's not the asshole. 100%.
Really?
100% not the asshole. And here's why.
Okay.
Because I almost feel like the thing is, for me, it's about the effort. It's about the effort. If you guys agreed that COVID happens, you know, that's the new shit happens. It's COVID happens. Put on a bumper sticker, whatever. You guys agree that you're not going to eat out anymore. You're going to save some money, that type of thing. That's a verbal contract. That's a pact that you guys are making. And she stated during that pact that she was going to try and feel more comfortable in her cooking. Yet, when offered help, when offered to be taught how to cook, she said no. That is an asshole move, because you're not taking in consideration the fact that somebody, if you're going to be offended that somebody didn't like your casserole, I'm offended you don't want my fucking help. How about that? Not the asshole. Spoke your mind, put your foot down. I applaud it.
It's not a terrible point that you're making. However, I feel like in this situation, it's about the communication. And the way it needs to be communicated is like, hey, maybe let's try to do something, or maybe let's try to do something else because I don't really like the casserole, and here's why. I think that's where the breakdown is, and I think that's I feel like she waited too long to sort of address the issue. And when the issue was addressed, she had everything bottled up and it just came out. Because it seems like she recognizes the fact that, you know, maybe she was a little, you know, rough with her wording of it all. Like coming out and just saying, like, I'm sick and tired of your casseroles. Like, maybe not the best way to approach it. Yeah, but like, I feel like I feel like there's a better way to approach it with this. That's my thought. I feel like
okay. Well, think about it this way. Kristi says she's hungry, and you're like, "How about a banana with some peanut butter?" Right?
It's the ultimate snack.
It's the ultimate snack.
It's the ultimate snack.
It's the ultimate snack. And you keep saying, "How about some banana with some peanut butter?"
Yeah.
How about some? But does she listen? No, she doesn't listen. She doesn't take your suggestions. She doesn't listen. She doesn't listen. But yes, she keeps saying, I'm hungry. Yeah. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Can you make some bananas with peanut butter? Can you do this, that, and the other thing? Yeah. And then finally you're just like, would you eat the goddamn banana and the peanut butter and stop being so hungry?
No, listen, if she says no,
it builds up.
I'm thinking, you know what?
I mean, no means no. Let's put that on the table. But
like, if she says no to my suggestion, my wonderful, on point, brilliant suggestion of have a banana with a couple spoonfuls of peanut butter, and if she says no to that, I'm like, okay, then figure it out yourself.
It is 100% every single time I say, I'd like a snack. He goes, would you like some banana and some peanut butter? And I say no. And then he walks away.
I say, okay. And then I go play Doom or something, okay? It's what I do.
So you're saying she is the asshole.
I'm saying she is the asshole, but like when I look at the situation, I think like there's more communication that needs to be had in this altogether because like, okay, if Kristi, if all you made was casserole and it was bland as shit, I'd be like, hey, maybe let's try to make grilled cheese. Or some eggs, or
isn't
something
everything
else.
Bland because you can't smell?
Isn't
like smell like smell half a taste or something like that?
We spice things very aggressively.
I maybe go a little bit. I feel like 100% Kristi is a better cook because I have some handicaps. And I way overdo it. Like I like my stuff a little bit charred. I like my stuff super salty. I mean, fuck, you heard about my cucumber fucking usage before.
Lovins, sometimes, yes, I would like a cucumber instead of a banana and peanut butter, yes.
Okay, fine. Then next time I'll offer you a fucking cucumber with some fluff. How about that?
Ew.
Oh, God.
Like, I like my...
Should just eat in the dark alone.
I like my stuff spicy. I like my stuff a little bit charred. I like my stuff. If I'm cooking with garlic, I'm literally cooking with all of the garlic. Okay. And I realize that could be a problem. Kristi has been very good at communicating that to me of saying, hey, I don't like this. And I say, okay. So I ease back. And then I get my plate, and I'm just like garlic salt, fucking crushed red pepper, garlic powder, some fucking butter, lather that on. And everybody wins in the end. See, it's all about communication. And like food is... Lovins, I just ate a bowl of cut up cucumber. Thanks to... Listen, man, if we're doing one thing with this goddamn show, was we're making America healthier. We're making America healthy. Yeah. Yeah, going back to the situation, I feel like she needed to communicate better with her girlfriend. That's, I mean, like, I get it. It's frustrating to eat nothing but casserole, especially when it's bland, and you don't want to just constantly add sriracha because then you get heartburn, and, like, I'm dealing with that, too. So it's like, but communicate. Just, you know, and I know she tried to offer, but still, maybe not go at it so rough. Go ahead.
She should have definitely communicated this before she got to the point of exploding and getting her girlfriend to the point of crying because of her words. Like, that was definitely not cool. However, her girlfriend knows she's lactose intolerant, and she is still
I forgot about that.
Feeding her something she's allergic to, and her girlfriend is just dealing with it.
Why are you dealing with it?
You shouldn't just deal with that.
Well, hold on. Cheese is good.
I will fuck up some cheese.
This is not cheese.
I mean, Fenton's having some toasted ravioli, which I'm a little bit jealous about right now. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds delicious.
No chicken parm or breadsticks.
No chicken parm or breadsticks, but like I would get down on some fucking toasted ravioli. I'm not gonna lie.
Fucking A.
But yeah, like that's the other thing too. Like, it's one thing to make your significant other something that they technically shouldn't be eating. But if you're willingly eating that and not communicating...
I had a cookie witch last night.
It's a really bad combo of... Someone should know better here than to feed your significant other something they cannot and should not eat, and just willing to eat that thing and deal with the consequences instead of telling your girlfriend you just can't do it.
There's a lot.
She doesn't take Lactaid.
she could take Lactaid. Also,
but it doesn't always work.
Why not?
No, it doesn't. That's a fact.
Not for nothing. Oh my God, there's a lot here.
Why aren't they cooking together?
Why
are they taking turns?
Why aren't they putting together a menu?
Get Blue Apron. How about that?
Get Blue Apron. Put together. Listen, like Kristi made dinner tonight. It was 15 minutes. She pulled out some fish. She pulled out some couscous, some fucking snow peas. It was wrapped up in 15 minutes. Like anybody could have done it.
That on the menu,
huh?
Because we had that on the menu.
We have a menu.
It's
actually very convenient.
Everyone knows what dinner is, so at any point in the day, someone can come out and start prepping, so that when it's time for dinner, you just put the food on the burner.
Yeah. It's literally like you put stuff in a pot, you put the pot on the stove, you let it boil, you fucking do the bing bang boom, boom, you got spaghetti.
Yeah, you throw some more cream and some cheese, got yourself a casserole. Great.
Ooh, maybe we should start making casseroles. What do you think?
I'm not gonna lie. Like I would be down to make a casserole. I heard a good one today, actually.
We would make a good casserole.
Somebody
we wouldn't make some bullshit.
Somebody threw. I was watching some stuff this morning, and somebody threw out the idea of breakfast ramen. Which I was like, yo, I could fuck that up.
Yeah.
Which is it bad that whenever I like think about food, I think about it in a way of like, could I fuck that up or not? Is that healthy?
I think. All right, we need to start a therapy group with you and the cucumber girl, and we need to talk about some food issues here.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna say she is not the asshole. You're saying that she's the asshole. Kristi, your official decision.
I think everybody's the asshole.
Oh wow.
Okay.
All inclusive.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's any more of an asshole than anyone else. I think everyone is being an asshole to everyone else. They're being an asshole to themselves. It's just assholes all over the place.
I think this one might be our first split decision.
Wow.
Split 3 ways.
Three ways.
A 3-way split.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had this before. I think that was
But I think we can all agree though. Homie in story number 3 is the asshole of the evening.
Yeah.
100%. Just the roller coaster ride that I went on was
with the conclusion.
We had a follow-up immediately. We had further details. I think he takes it in this round.
Full disclosure, that's my favorite post in Am I the Asshole of all time.
Of all time? Really?
Of all time.
My absolute favorite. I love that post so much.
Okay.
Now, however, does he compare to King Asshole? It's hard to beat, man.
No.
So for those of you that haven't watched the previous shows, the current reigning king of the assholes walked out of the gender reveal of his child because he was upset at the result.
Yeah, so if you head over to the Brainwreck YouTube channel, which I'm sure you're there right now if you're watching this, go through the archives. We have the other episodes posted. Episode number 1, Kristi told us a story about a guy, as Axe was saying, who walked out of his own daughter's gender reveal party. Luckily, they didn't have any explosions, so that was cool. But he walked out.
The real kicker is that his wife was abandoned by her own father.
He walked out because he was upset with the results, and his wife's father walked out on them. And
Levins is right. He will always be the king.
I don't know how to top that.
We've got to have a story where a guy was like, yeah, like I murdered this dude because of X, Y, and Z, and I was just wondering, like, am I the asshole? Like, I feel like the only Lovin says
that's
he
the
still
only way
wants
to
to punch
top it.
that guy. Yeah, I feel like the only way to top it is like And like, I'm sure there's some other reprehensible shit that like people could do, but like, I feel like for a lot of these stories, I mean, you're gonna get stuff like, yeah, I just like when my girlfriend cooks. It's nice. Am I the asshole because of that? Like, yes, you are, but like, you're not.
I want to point out that I'm not intentionally finding ones where men are just the worst.
No,
it's just
we are the worst.
It's the most
Oh
common.
shit! I never even thought of that.
It's just these men just being complete.
No.
Fucking knobs.
You don't have to worry about this. Like, men are terrible. Like, I'm okay with that.
That's why when you find the good ones, you subscribe to their YouTube channel.
Exactly.
So, Mr. Personal Chef does not compare to Mr. Gender Reveal Walkout. So
yeah,
the long live the king.
Long live
is what I say.
Yeah.
But folks, we did it again. Rule number 4.
Number 4 for
in the
another
books.
Week in the books. The
Thank you for joining us. 4 episodes.
Like this.
There have been talks of maybe we'll do this more.
You see it
than
too,
every
right?
other week. We'll have to discuss that further.
You want to talk about assholes?
Because this is fun.
That fucking cat that just jumped up in the background.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did he walk out of a gender reveal?
No, but he's just a real asshole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So more stuff to come. We're gonna be here every other week. Brain Wreck Show across all social media. You can hit us up, brainwreckshow@gmail.com. We've got Brain Wreck, which airs every Wednesday night, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Rule number 4, every other Thursday. There's some.
Be sure to tag us at hashtag.
Yeah, follow along.
G4.
Subscribe. We got the G4 clip or fucking video up right now on our YouTube. Be sure to follow along with that. We're trying to get a job here, and then we're working on figuring out a solution to Beyond the Fifth Dimension,
the Twilight Zone. Watch along.
We're working on a
figure
solution
it out
for that. We'll figure it out. Axe will be hosting that. I have nothing to do with it. I'm just.
That's true.
Yeah. At some point, I'm gonna be streaming again on my own. I'll figure that out. I got a lot of stuff going on. It's a busy week.
Sure you do.
Busy.
It's great.
Very busy. Yeah. So, but anyways, for this episode, I've been Kevin Graham.
I'm Jason Axe.
And I'm Kristi.
And we'll see you next time.